What's goody, everybody? It's Kimi, and I'm back with my tea of the day. Boy, oh boy, there's been a lot going on in the media, huh? Like, is Normani really that bitch? Is she really that girl? Pop, who the fuck wants smoke? Was Nicki wrong? Black girl tragic. Was Trina wrong? Shauna, who? Who the fuck is that? Why does society make black women feel like they're bitter instead of them feeling like they're just standing up for themselves? The fight for women's rights. And all of Monique and her tea. And I want to get into the similarities between how Monique and Nicki is viewed. Y'all ready? Let's go get them. Let's get into the tea now. Normani. I'm not the biggest Normani fan, but with this new motivation and this video and this whole movement, like, this video is everything. Like, this video is really giving me early 2000 vibes. I'm loving the inspiration that she had in these. From Beyonce to Ciara to J-Lo to Britney. Like, she was paying homage to all those girls, and she killed it. And I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing anyone seeing her on the dance floor. Like, she might not be the best vocalist, but dance-wise, she's fucking it up. And I'm so happy. Like, it is a great time in music, and it's a great time in the world. Especially Beyonce just came out with Brown Skin Girls. And, like, we all know, it was supposed to, like, Kelly was that girl for chocolate girls, for chocolate singers and sisters, but she didn't do what she needed to do. But I feel like Normani, she can do that. She could be the next entertainer that we need, who will also be a chocolate woman, which would be amazing. Because I don't think I haven't seen an entertainer who was chocolate in terms of women. So I'm just so excited to see what she has up her sleeve, and I'm just so excited to see basically what's next. And if she's going to really come into her own. Because there's a lot of, Beyonce comparisons. But let me cut this short. Normani's Normani. And Beyonce is the queen. But she's cute and I'm happy what she's doing. But no. Not at all. I do get Young B vibes. And that's cute because we definitely need a pop girl to run the scene. Because there's no pop girls running anything right now. And if Normani does that, it would be motherfucking perfect. And I'm here for it. Pop, who the fuck wants smoke? Like, when I say I love Nicki's verse on Welcome to the Party remix, when I say, like, I was getting old in her bag type vibes, like, she's hungry. Like, she'll play around a little bit, but when sis is hungry, when she gets in her bag, there's no more stopping her. At all. Like, this verse is definitely one of the best verses that she put out this year. And it's just so gritty, it's so gangster, it's just so in your face. And it was definitely like little few shots, a few bars, a few metaphors. It was everything in that little time frame. And I'm here for it. But y'all need to fucking stream it. Like, that's the problem. Y'all want Nicki to win so bad, but the bars do not stream her music. What's going on? Like, I'm confused. Y'all want to complain about people not supporting her, blah, 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 but y'all not doing a goddamn thing. Go buy her record, go stream her shit. Period. But I'm just wondering if Cardi's gonna respond. Because we kind of already know that it was about Cardi. Because let's not forget that, Offset was definitely in the Someone video that Nicki Minaj was the artist at before there was even an Offset. And I'm not quite sure Offset did like Nicki before there was a Cardi. So, facts is facts. So, let's get into this Queen's Radio, this Nicki versus Trina and this black girl tragic. Like, I'm happy. Like, at first I was confused. Because I'm like, I definitely see where Trina's coming from. But at the end of the day, in terms of a business aspect, Nicki's not supposed to be putting out money for anything, for any feature. Like, and especially if she already reached out to you, you didn't reach back. So when she's busy, she's busy. Like, there's nothing else I'm going to do for you. I gave you time that I was allowed you, and it is what it is. But business-wise, like, I see why she did a video with Meg instead of Trina. And now she finally responded, because I'm like, the first snippet I seen, I was like, oh no, she's passive, and I'm not here for it. But when I actually got to see the whole length video, I was like, okay, so like she addressed it, and she brought her people for Phil, because they was out of line. The A&R was out of line, and Bobby's always been out of motherfucking line. And I'm sorry, like, I understand that that's your family, this kind of thing, but he needs to stay out of grown people's business, because he's not grown. When he starts acting grown, then he can be a part of the conversation. But until then, no. Not at all. And the A&R definitely needs to be read. He needs to do a public apology. If you want to do that publicly, you need to publicly apologize to Nicki Minaj. Because she did nothing. And Trina made that known, perfectly clear. Everyone a part of my album did me a favor. They did it for free. They did their features for free. So if there was no video, it just was no video. Because it was for free, and it was a bad business deal gone wrong. So clearly, they did not spread out the money that they needed to spread out for a video, for a Nicki Minaj feature. Because we would have had it, but Nicki's not going to put out money that she don't have to put out. That she's not obligated to put out. She did her part, and she promoted it. So I'm happy Trina cleared that up. And then Queen Radio. That was everything that I needed, but I'm like, Joe Budden should have already known what was about to happen. Because you really still bringing the whole motorsport thing, still not acting like you ain't saying the shit that you said, and then getting caught in the lie. That was everything when she brought out the receipts with the sidekick academics. Like, come on. And then I was happy that she went on his podcast. And, you know, this whole top 50 thing is coming out this and the third. And definitely, Nicki would be in people's top 50. And in my opinion, she would be in people's top 10. She's running, like, no one, like she said, no one is seeing her female-wise at all. And pretty much, period. No one's seeing her, male or female. And this chick named Shauna, I think she was signed to Ludacris or something like that. Like, yeah, I think she was part of the Disturbing the Peace. And I still don't remember a song from her. But for whatever reason, I guess she felt like Nicki was talking about her. I don't know how. Because you don't have a career, but now you're trying to be relevant. You're trying to make that statement about you. So put on a diss record so Nicki can just finish you, please. Because we don't have the type of time. We don't have the type of energy. And we're not going to give you life. Period. I want to know why it seems like for black women. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to no. Nicki. I'm gonna read you, and then I'm gonna show you why I read you. But then I'm gonna let you know you're not wrong. It's just your delivery. And it's very similar to Monique. Both of them, they don't, like, what you're saying is completely the facts, is completely the truth. It's completely what it is. It's just the delivery is not kicking the way it needs to kick. So people is always just making it seem like they're bitter. But why is it that every time a black woman wants to speak up and speak out about something injustice or something that's happening to them, they are marked as bitter, angry, an angry black woman. And that's not cool. That's unacceptable. And we need to get rid of that stigma and that statement that black women can't speak up. How dare you? You should be happy that you're at the table. No, the fuck they shouldn't. They should be happy that they have a motherfucking mouth, they take everyone out, and that they will allow, and that they would read people and tell them exactly what it is, and tell them their feelings, tell them how they've been mistreated, and how they've been treated. Like, let's really get into it. But, Nicki, let me read you real quick, mama. Because we have this wonderful, powerful, statement, Black Girl Magic. And when I say like that, when that came out, It was everywhere. And it was just so powerful for us. For our community, for the black woman who felt any feelings that they felt. Like they felt unheard, misused, fucked over, underpaid. Whatever their feeling was, it just gave them power. And by you changing the hashtag because you noticed that a certain community is the one who's really talking and using their Twitter fingers about you, I get it, but then your hashtag, in my opinion, was wrong. You used Black Girl Tragic. And then every time that someone said something about you, you went in on them about their looks. When is this cycle going to stop? You're not wrong, but you're not right either. And they're definitely not wrong. No, they're definitely wrong. Because no one should have to deal with that. No one should have the ability or the opportunity to talk about people. But we all do. And social media gave us this platform. But at the end of the day, it's how you use this platform, or how you use your social media to make a statement. But if every statement about a person is negative, then what are we really doing? If you know what I mean, like, Black Girl Tragic, the hashtag, I hated it. That's a flop. And it's disrespectful. And I was not here for it. Yes, you are fed up. Yes, you are tired. Yes, you are you feel like you've been put in a corner for the whole time you've been out. And you have. You absolutely have. But then you still have to take some type of accountability. I guess, like, you've been quiet for years. And now, in recent years, you've been speaking out, and it's great to speak out, and I'm happy that you're speaking out. But I think it's a time and a place, and I think it's how you speak out. If you speak out and just let them know what it is, okay, but when you're doing the same thing that they're doing, the message is not getting across the way it needs to get across. We need to get across, you need to stop talking about me, because this is what happens to people who get bullied. People die. People kill themselves. People don't want to live. People do crazy things and start killing people. These are things that happen when you are bullied for X amount of time, for X amount of people. Like, mental health is very, very real. But by you just calling them ugly, like, what if they do something now? So at the end of the day, you have to have some type of accountability. And you're my girl and everything like that, but you have to have some type of accountability for the things that you say, as well as they have to have accountability for the things that they say, that they should not say. And I'm happy that you are speaking out, but it still is a way to speak out. Let me get into DJ Envy real quick, because he made a statement on do you feel like you're, not DJ Envy, I'm worried, you feel like you're part of this hate train. You feel like you're like a leader of this hate train. How the hell you would have asked her that? So by her speaking up, by her having a voice and now vocalizing her voice, she's adding on to her hate train, is what you're saying? Are you dumb? Are you stupid as fuck? Like, no. This woman has been bullied since she's been in the game. Behind the scenes, I don't know. I'm not there. But from what I see, she's been bullied. But at the end of the day, like, no, she's not part of her own hate train. Things happen, and things are continuously happening, and now she's tired. Because her name is being tarnished and dragged to the mud, and she doesn't like it. But Nicki, we want the music. We want the tea as well, but we want the music, because we don't want, every time you put out a song, it's something, it's a clickbait right behind it. That's not necessarily delivered the way you might want it to be delivered, because you're so passionate about your career and your music and talent and rap. I mean, you know that. So when people get you there, you get so bubbled up and so angry and just so that your music gets overlooked. because they're so worried about what you're saying and what you're going to do and how this makes you look. And we can't have that this era. We can't. This has to be a regular era that you're just going to put out the music, let the music speak for itself, have yourself a good ass life, go through with your marriage, and have your kid. And just enjoy life like you've been enjoying. That's what I need from you. But why is it that black women has to be better? Why can't they just speak their mind? Why can't we allow them to speak their mind? I'm confused. Can you help me understand that? Because it's very daunting and it's out of line. It is completely out of line that you make it seem like just because she has a voice and maybe it might be, loud or this, that, and the third, that she's better. No, she's just passionate about what the fuck she felt. Or she's fed up with how she's been treated. Wake up. Will Monique ever get her apology? Now, if y'all don't know why Monique have been in the press for the last few years, she did this movie called Precious, which gave her everything. Because her performance in that was amazing. But it gave her this one special award that we, basically hold in high regards in terms of acting, which is the Oscar. And within getting the Oscar, you're supposed to be in a certain tax bracket after getting that Oscar. And for whatever reason, every black actress that got it, which is not many, but the ones that have gotten it, is not still getting that tax bracket that they're supposed to be in. Because they're black. And because they're a woman. So that's two negative things that's holding them back from getting the money that they're supposed to get. Which is a problem. Well, Monique, she did this movie called Precious. She promoted everything that she needed to do. Her deal was with Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels bought this movie and said, okay, you're going to get $50,000 for this part. Okay, no problem. I'm doing it for my friend. It's okay. So she did the movie. She promoted everything that she needed to promote. The movie needed some extra money, so they brought on Tyler Perry. And they brought on Oprah Winfrey. And while promoting the movie, Monique did everything that she needed to do contractually to promote this movie. But now they wanted her to go overseas to Cannes and promote there. But in her contract, she did not have to do that. That's not part of her contract. So she's not going to work for free. And she wanted to spend time with her family, knowing that this is her third marriage and how her relationship with her kids was at that particular moment. She knew that she needed to be there and not do this, especially if there's no monetary gain. And I definitely understand that. So now they come up with a conclusion because she said no. You don't say no to powerful people, especially as a black person, right? You can't tell me no. Huh? You say no? And then that's it. That's when blackballs happen. That's when this happens. That's when you're being difficult. You're a difficult person to work with. So now you put all these stereotypes and these statements and these headlines about this woman. And still she did nothing wrong. But this is what now people are seeing. So when she's getting offers, the numbers are not making sense. But yeah, y'all still are sitting there as powerful black people and allowing this to continue to grow instead of nipping it in the butt. That's the problem. You destroyed her career. But at the end of the day, Lee Daniels is not going to apologize, people. He's not. He had ample amount of time, but he's not going to apologize. Oprah Winfrey will not apologize for bringing your family on that show and doing that to you after she knew how sensitive that topic and that subject was. But you're never gonna get that apology. And Tyler Perry, he apologized to you over the phone now. And it wasn't even a full apology in my opinion. But you're not going to get that apology from him either. And of course you're not going to get an apology from Lionsgate. But it is okay. Like, you're at a time in your life and you're at a stature in your life, start creating your own table. Stop acting. Don't go to Netflix, even though Netflix might have came to you or what have you, but I'm sorry, boo. No one understood that because of your delivery. They just made it feel like, oh, this is this black rich woman who's complaining about what she's getting. Instead of looking at the fact that they gave you this low number because of everything else and the headlines. Because let's be clear, you were supposed to get what Dave Chappelle and what Chris Rock got, that $20 million, because you are a legend. And your resume speaks for itself. But because you're difficult and we don't know what people's going to really tune in because of you being difficult and because of everything that we know from the headlines you to be, we're going to give this girl who just sold out Madison Square Garden $11 million, and then she can go back for $2 more million, and we'll be okay with that. But you just have to take $500,000. Where did we stop? I'm just wondering when we're gonna actually stand together as a people, because I think her being so passionate about that and her trying to basically take back her name, just like Nicki Minaj is trying to take back her name, her legacy, their legacies. We can't drop these babies and let people continue to beat them up and disrespect them. Because at the end of the day, they're fighting for women. They're fighting for black women and equality. Two different types of equalities, but equality at the end of the day. Like, when are we going to get together, black women? Because, I'm sorry, but none of y'all actresses are getting paid what y'all supposed to get paid. Remember Taraji P. Henson spoken about Tyler Perry paying her the most she's ever made. But the real question is, was you paid fairly? You might have got your biggest payday ever working with Tyler Perry, but did he pay you fairly? Did he pay you what you're supposed to get because of your resume? I doubt that. Is Angela Bassett getting what she's supposed to get based off her resume? Is she getting the same amount as her other leading co-stars when she's leading in the show? No. Is Kerry Washington getting what she's supposed to get? Is Viola Davis getting what she's supposed to get? No. They might be getting the best paydays of their life, but they're not getting paid what their resume says they're supposed to get paid. And there was another instance with Miss Octavia Spencer. And she was doing a movie, and it was a white actress next to her. And I guess they had a conversation about money. And the white actress found out exactly how much she was getting paid. And went up to the guys, went up to the boardroom, went up to everyone, and were like, why is she getting paid this? Why is she getting paid this low? Why am I getting paid a lot more than she is? This is Octavia Spencer, who has the prestige Oscar that she has. Like, her resume said this, but you're paying her this. Because y'all are just allowing that. You're not understanding, like, she's trying to be like Hattie McDaniel. She's trying to change the ground. She's trying to change the game. She's trying to be an activist and stand up. Because she's okay. You can beat her up, but she's trying to make sure that the sisters after her, like Tiffany Haddish and every other comedian and actress, gets paid their just due. And not just accepting something because they should be happy because they should be happy that they're at the table. And they shouldn't be happy that they're at the table. The table should be happy that they're there. It shouldn't be the other way around. And until we get that in our mind, we need to start creating our own table. Putting our own specials out there. And making our own movies. And doing it that way. Until the world sees how valuable we are as a people. And how valuable black women is. And how valuable black gay men are. And just how powerful and valuable we are as a people. But until that happens, nothing's going to change. Until we really stand up and say we're tired of it. Until y'all black actresses really get tired of just getting paid a cute check or the most they've ever made, but it's still not correlating with what you're supposed to get made, what you're supposed to get paid. Especially if you're leading role, why is the man still getting paid more than you? That's a problem. If this is your role, this is your show. Make it make sense. When I'm going to stand up. But no, we got to stop tearing each other down. When? When are we going to stop allowing black women to be looked at as something like they shouldn't talk? They shouldn't have an opinion. They should just be happy that you're here. That you, like, it's okay that you're disrespected. It's okay that you're catcalled. It's okay that you're paid unequally. Like, the ratios between men and women is already unequal. So think of it as a white man to a black woman, or even a black man and a black woman. Like, they're not getting paid what they're supposed to get paid. Pay them equally. That's all they're asking. Show them respect. That's all they're asking. Don't forget all the good I've done. That's all they're asking. Don't act like because I'm standing up for myself now, I haven't always done this. And if it's new to you, I don't know what to tell you. I am who I am because I am who I am. Like, and Mr. Leonard, let's get into some tea, because I think you read my DM the other day when you try to make the similarities between Nicki and Monique. And it's definitely a similarity. But Mr. Leonard, I think Nicki need to come to the Breakfast Club, because it was a cute little segment that y'all did, you and Envy, who loves Nicki Minaj more, and y'all both don't. Y'all both are fake as fuck, and y'all tried it because y'all want to be on the bandwagon now, and y'all don't want her to either go there or just drag your ass on Queen Radio. That's what y'all don't want. So that's why you're trying to be nice. But for you to even sit down and bring up Nicki Minaj at a Rick Ross interview with whack as fuck, and that's corny. Because yes, Nicki Minaj said something about Mr. Ross over there, absolutely. Because she needed to address something. Because she said something in a song. But just because that happened does not mean you can be messy. And that's exactly what you are. And for you to say that you never blackballed her, Envy blackballed her from that show. Because he felt the type of way because her and Clue was at odds. So let's not act like she was not blackballed. Angela Lee, as a black woman, you said absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. And it's sad. Y'all need to get it together. Because one thing about karma, it comes back around. And everything that you're doing to these women, it's going to come back to y'all. It's just the way of life. It happens. So that's why you should start trying to lead with love. Try leading with positivity. If you don't have nothing positive to say, don't say it at all. Just don't. And if your critique and criticism about these people are not coming from a genuine place because you actually like the artist, or you have a respect for the artist, or you have something, and it's not coming from a derogatory place where every time that this person comes up or a statement comes up or blah blah blah, it's always shade, then there's something wrong with you. But you need to get that fixed. And Shauna, write a rap so you can get finished. Because I don't understand. I can't. And I just found out that Meg and Liz was about to do a song together, I heard, and I cannot wait for that to happen. I'm still waiting for this hot girl summer. And guess what? I think I might do another video later, and I might have a special guest, and really get into some things, and really have a topic of conversation that needs to be had. Thank y'all for watching. Definitely share, tell a friend, listen to on whatever podcast you can. I'm on Apple, I'm on Google, I'm on Anchor, I'm on Spotify. Your kid's out here. Your kid's doing his thing, and I'm just having fun doing it. And this is really just saving my life. And if you want to chop it up, or if you want to, tell me what you like or what you don't like, you can hit my Instagram. It's Simply Kimi. And, just tell me what you think. Thank you for listening. And just, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. Just let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all. Laters.